Okay, we're back. Let's see if I can just pull them out of the box here and we'll put them back, and I think it'll be easier. I went to a little shop up in Pennsylvania that specializes in like 60s and some 60s up to the mid 70s, I guess. But he always has cool like repressings and some original stuff, from the 60s. I picked up Pink Fairies, Kings of Oblivion, reissued. And this is great. I have another Pink Fairies. I think it's Sweeties. Sweeties for You. Can't remember. It's okay, but this is really good. Dug this. I grabbed this because it was a newer album, used and cheap. It's All American Rejects, Move Along. Kind of like these guys, just modern power pop, I guess. Kind of how I see them. I heard this, heard a track of this, and was texting and maybe emailing to Fitzy and LJ about it, asking if they heard it. Or it's one of those bands that completely has gotten by me. I've never checked them out. And Fitzy, of course, is like, yeah, I got most of your stuff. I love them. LJ's like, same deal. Don't know them. Know who they are. But I heard a couple tracks off this and loved it, so I picked it up. It's the new Clutch Earth Rocker. And unfortunately, I haven't opened it yet. I've only had it, I don't know, maybe a little over a week. But it'll be open soon. But the couple tracks I heard, I really dug, and it's got me wanting to go back and maybe check them out. Some other stuff by them. Next, from that little shop in Pennsylvania with specializes in 60s stuff. This just looked really cool, and the guy's great. I talked to him about stuff, and he leads me in directions. And check this out if you like that, and stay away from that if you don't like this. But I pulled this out, and he's like, "That's great. You know who's in that, right?" And I'm like, "I have no idea." It's the Vagrants, and I Can't Make a Friend, 1965 to 1968. This is a band from New York. Kind of started out as a garage sounding band, and ended up more blue-eyed soul kind of. You can actually hear it progress through, It's kind of garage at the beginning and then kind of gets into that blue-eyed soul at the end. And actually this was a band the Ramones were big fans of, especially Joey, I was reading. And this is really good. It's on Light in the Attic, this is I think my first Light in the Attic release. And wow, man, this is fantastic packaging. The vinyl is like so quiet and perfectly pressed. And I don't know where they got the source material, but this sounds like it was recorded yesterday. It's so perfect. These guys mainly, I think, did singles. They were on Vanguard, I believe. So Light in the Attic kind of, just compiled everything. But like I said, there's somebody in this band, and if you look real close, right here is a young Leslie West before Mountain. His brother is in this band too, and I can't remember. Not sure which one, but after leaving Vagrants, he went on to be in, or to start Mountain. And there's Leslie here. But this is great. I mean, not hard rock or nothing like Mountain, but just great 60s, garagey, blue-eyed soul. Really dug that. All right, an album I've been like waiting on, obsessing on, and finally got here. It's probably the best band I've heard in a long time. And the only thing with this album, production's a little bassy, but I'm getting around that, and every time I listen to it, it gets better and better and better. So I still think the first album I like a little bit better right now, but this one's definitely grown. It's the new Orchid, The Mouths of Madness. And this has already been shown. LJ showed it, and I saw one or two other people, I think, show it. I know Fitzy got his copy, so I won't show everything here, but holy crap, this is really good. These guys, if you haven't heard them, you know, they're built on that Black Sabbath frame, but they got their own deal going. You got to check them out if you like heavy rock. And this singer is, I think he's incredible. I mean, just a great fan. So I hope they keep going and releasing an album every year or so. Great stuff. Next, another one I've been wanting, and actually there's a volume 2 of this out already. But I went ahead and grabbed it at that little shop up in DC. It's that Live Motorhead, The World Is Ours, Volume 1. So it's a 2-album live set, and there's like I said, Volume 2's out already, which he didn't have, which is like a bluish cover. But just kind of one for the collection. Ran into a 12-inch single, Michael Schenker group, Cry for the Nations. Great song. Faster Pussycat, Wake Me When It's Over, like a near mint, beautiful copy. So I picked that up. I do have this on a fairly good quality copy, but this is even better. So excuse me, grab that. Also, another pretty much near mint is Rainbow Vinyl, the double live album. And this thing looks brand new. And it's fairly cheap, so I grabbed that. Another pretty much near mint, Crocus, Alive and Screaming, another live album. It was like $3, and it's like near mint, so I picked it up. Helix, Walking the Razor's Edge, same deal, just looks brand new, so I grabbed it. Aerosmith, Toys in the Attic. Fantastic copy. Mine's a little rag. Had forever, so grab this, upgrade. During my round of selling there a couple months back, I think I sold one of these. Found another one. To Hell with the Devil, Striper. This is the harder to find cover. Gatefold. This thing's like BG++, so had to grab that. Alright. This is really cool, some private pressed metal. It's Cry Tough, Nobody's Baby, still sealed. I've never seen this. It was pressed in Pennsylvania, but there's a Buffalo, New York for booking information, so I'm not sure where the band's from yet. I still need to do a little research on these guys. And I will be cracking this open. Check them out. Vision. And this has Billy Powell, formerly of Skid Row. Lynyrd Skynyrd, sorry. And I'm not sure about this at all, never heard it. But I picked it up because I know if I don't like it, I know where it'll be going. Trash, Broadway. Cool kind of glammy, junky metal. I've been looking for something by this band for a long time, and actually Fitzy is the one that played some of this in one of his earliest videos. And I was asking him about, you know, if he could pick any up around him, and he said he couldn't find any. But it's Bible of the Devil. And I remember these guys being a little stonerish, if I remember right. All I've heard is through what Fitzy played, but it sounded really cool. So I kind of had it on the mental list, so I finally came across one. And let's see, next, this one shop where I was at had like a 20% off sale, and he actually gave me a little more than that, and I picked up a good bit of stuff. So this was a little expensive, but I went in and grabbed it. It's kind of a rare new wave of British heavy metal. Ethel the Frog, which is a goofy name, but so it's one of those kind of rarities, new wave British heavy metal. Picked up a great copy of this. I already have it, but it's still in a shrink, and I love this album. Pretty Mage, Future World. It's a great album. From the same place, I got the Ethel the Frog, Bound to Oz. I think that's, self-titled. Same band that did Fire in the Brain. I had never seen this out in the wild anywhere, and this one was a little pricey too, but I went ahead and grabbed it. Next is Magnum, A Storyteller's Night. Love that cover. Heard some people talk about this. It's on that FM label. Always loved that label on the vinyl. So I thought I'd grab that. Grabbed Crossfire, See You in Hell. I have a ragged out copy of this. So this will be an upgrade. It's on Mausoleum. Kind of that tail end, new wave British heavy metal. This is my Mistress, I think is how you pronounce it. The Indictment. Just metal, 80s metal. What else do we have here? Nasty Savage, The Indulgence. It's on Metal Blade. Fantastic shape. 1987. Nasty Ronnie. Looked for this album forever and found a copy on eBay 6-8 months ago. Of course, what happens? Another one pops up, but for the price, I grabbed it, and this may be in better shape than the one I got on eBay. It's Straw Dogs, We Are Not Amused. This is just great, kind of crossover, a little hardcore metal kind of. This is it's top 100 album for me of all time. I just love this album. Wasted, I didn't have. The Good, the Bad, the Wasted. Everybody still there? I told you it was a big one. Seeing people in the VC show this, I have absolutely no idea what this sounds like. I can't even begin to imagine, and I'm not sure if it sounds like it looks. I'm not going to like it, I think. But a lot of people raved about it, and it's on Sire, so I went ahead and picked it up. This is Metro. So I'm not sure if it's like more, I don't know, techno dance or something, but it's on Sire, so I gave it a chance. Just found it for cheap, so check that out. VC causing me to buy more crap. This I have no idea. It just looked cool. It's cheap. The Reducers, Let's Go. They kind of look. Alright, my camera just shut off. I'm going to go back a record here. The Doors, like I said, this is a reissue, I think, from the 70s. But it's in like beautiful shape. Vinyl looks fantastic. Grab that cheap. It's like $4 or $5. And same with the Hendrix Are You Experience. This does have a barcode. It's from the 80s, and this is like 6, I think. But it was like they're in perfect shape. There's no corner bangs or anything, and no dings. The vinyl are beautiful, so had to grab them. Jade Warrior kites. I have one other thing by Jade Warrior and dug it, so I grabbed this for a couple bucks. Pretty sure that's later. This looked cool. Pacific Gas and Electric. Reminded me of Zeke. Definitely stuff he would be picking up. And this looked real cool for $2. Greatest science fiction hits. Neil Norman and his Cosmic Orchestra. And they're doing, you know, Alien, Star Trek, Battlestar Galactica, Journey to the Seventh Galaxy, just obscure and bigger stuff. So check that out. I was talking to LJ about this band, so I wanted to grab some and came across them. Grinder Switch, Making Tracks, Southern Rock, I believe. And Grinder Switch, Honest to Goodness. Got those two. Another Cynics, 12 Flights Up. And Get Hip. I think this is an earlier Get Hip, 88. So I found this cheap, so I couldn't pass it up. And Nazareth. Never had this, never heard this. I'm not sure what it is, to be honest. 72. I'm not sure if it's a regular release or a compilation, but we will find out. And last is Get Yourself Up, Head East. Always kind of want to grab this, like that cover. And that's it. Other than one more, and I don't think I brought it over. Let me grab it. Forgot a couple. So, show you real quick. Kind of edit this in here somewhere. Sorry. First, Danko Jones. This is new. 2012. I love this band. These guys are, I don't even know what to call them. They're hard rock, they're punk, they're balls to the wall, just great stuff. I believe they're from Canada. Danko Jones is the singer. Just, it's like these guys are on speed or something all the time. Great stuff. Another one from Doom.com, Spiders, Flashpoint, and just cool retro rock kind of thing. Female singer, same deal. Saw it on Doom. Check out the clip. Dug it, and went ahead and ordered it. Haven't checked this out yet, but wanted to get something from these guys for a while. Reissue of Buffalo. Only Want You for Your Body. It's an Australian hard rock band from the 70s, and say I've only checked out stuff online, and people always talk about these guys when you talk about 70s hard rock, how they were kind of obscure and lost and forgotten. So I've been wanting to get some of their stuff. Another Doom.com. I should work for that distro. Fu Manchu, Return to Earth, 91, 93. Been kind of working on my Fu Manchu on vinyl, just reissues, but really dig Fu Manchu. Another High Roller, White Spirit, 21 grams. I showed, I got an original of this not long ago. And this is Yannick Gers' band, plays with Iron Maiden now. Yannick Gers, however you pronounce it. And it is High Roller. But I haven't checked this out yet. But the guy at the shop is telling me it's not the same as the regular album release. It is, I guess, demos left over to live. I don't know yet, but I haven't checked it out. So. And it is High Roller. Another High Roller, Manila Road Voyager. It's a double. Been working on my Manila Road collection, and High Roller is pretty much reissued, if not all of them, 90% of them. And they do have a lot of albums. Great underground metal band. Started in the 80s, still going today. And Commandment, No Mercy. This is on Pure Steel. And he played a second of this for me. Kind of a little power metal, not full on power if I remember right. This is number 328 of 525. I think that's it, so let's cut back. Okay, actually there's two more. I forgot about this. Just got this in the mail yesterday. Ordered this a while back from BestBuy.com. Boo. Don't like Best Buy. Everything I order from them goes into back order, which this did, and I totally forgot about. And I'd had $10 coupon, whatever, because of another back order, so I put it towards this. This ended up costing me like $5, $6. But it finally came. Spitting Cobras, Year of the Cobra. These guys are just, balls to the wall, rock, punky rock. This is actually come out in 2009. But man, I love that cover. Reminds me of something George. Wouldn't be surprised if you don't have this, or at least know about it. And finally, my Grail. It's a reissue, but still a Grail. I love this album. It's a top 10 album of all time for me. It's on my list. And it just blows me away every time I hear it. It's Steve Earle and Del McCroy Band, The Mountain. I've had this CD since it came out in the late 90s. And I ran across this on vinyl reissue, and it just blew my mind. I'm like, are you kidding me? It's a double. And it's bluegrass. It's Steve Earle. He wrote everything on here with the Del McCroy Band, which is a hot-ass bluegrass band. It's Del McCroy here, and it's a lot of his sons. And this is just amazing. Steve Earle, in the 80s, he was the Copperhead Road, rednecky, rock and roll, whatever you want to call it. And it was cool. I like that song. But in the 90s, man, he changed. He'd hit bottom. He'd come back, and he was doing this acoustic stuff and this singer-songwriter stuff that, to me, he should be up there with Dylan and all these people. He's just amazing. I've seen him live, just doing the solo acoustic stuff, just him and a guitar, and telling stories, and just effortless and just amazing. But this album is, if you've never heard it, and you even halfway like bluegrass, or even if you don't like bluegrass, check this out, because it's not full-on old-timey bluegrass. It's singer-songwriter bluegrass. Everything has a story, and it's just a great album. Alright, that's it. This is long as shit. So, if you made it to the end, congratulations. Leave a comment, and see you later.